What's going on? So, I want to teach you guys how to get back to the one. There's a couple things I do to get back to my one chord. So, for example, let's say we're playing in the key of C. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to the one, right? So there's a couple different things you could do. Let's say you're playing a chord progression, you're playing the one, which is the C, to the four, which is the F, to the five, and you want to get back to the one after that. There's a couple things you could do. A lot of the things I like to do is I either do a 2, 5, 1. That's one way you can resolve and go back to the one. Or you could do like a run, for example. Right? You could do that, which I'll teach you. Or you could do your chord progression and round it off like. That's kind of more like a ending or resolving type of thing. Or you could do that. So the first thing I like to do, like I said, 2, 5, 1. That's a passing chord to land back on your one. So all I'm doing in the key of C is I'm playing my progression, right? I said a 1 to the 4 to the 5. And I want to resolve. All I do is go from the 2, which is the D, to the 5, which is the G, to back to my one chord. Now, there's different ways you can do this. You could just do a regular D chord, a D minor chord in this case, to a regular G chord, to a regular C chord, but we want to spice it up a little bit. So what I like to do is I like to change it up from our traditional chords that we like to play. So in this case, I'm going to play a D minor 7 as my 2 chord. Then I'm going to play this is a sweet chord, right? I'm going to play a G dominant 13 flat 9, okay? Complicated chord, but not really. Back to my 1. So all I'm doing is taking my D in my left hand and I'm playing an F major in my right hand. Okay? I'm just taking my D chord and I'm playing the third, right? This is the third, which is the F. I'm taking that and I'm playing that as a major chord and I'm keeping the 2 on my left. Okay? So that gives me a D minor 7. And all I'm doing from that point on is taking these 2 fingers, my A and my C. Also, I take the F. So I take A, C, F, and I move it down, all down a half step. And I keep the 5. Play the 5, okay? Which is the G. I play the G in my left, and from this F chord, I move these 3, A, C, F, all down a half step, while I play the 5th, which is the G, and you can add this D in there as well. You don't have to, but I play that, and that gives me my 5 chord. Now, you might say, oh, A flat's not a part of the C major scale. When you're doing passing chords, you don't necessarily need that note to be a part of the major scale. You want these harsh, these rustic sounding chords, so when you resolve, it gives that nice little resolution type of feel. So that's one way. 2, 5, 1. Okay. The other way I like to do to resolve and get back to my 1. I like to play the pentatonic scale to get back to my 1. So all the pentatonic scale is, if we take the key of C again, is C, D, E, G, A. All this is, if you want to play it in other major scales, it's the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5, and the 6. And all I do is I'm just rolling off of those notes. Okay, that's it. But actually, that's not it, because I add the blue note. Now the blue note, let's take this for example of the pentatonic scale. We have the 1, the 2, and the 3. The blue note is, it's the flat 3. Okay, so this gives me my little blues note. You see that on the screen, it says C major blues scale. So when I add this flat 3, it gives me that blue type of sound. So I quickly like to roll off of it sometimes. So even when I'm playing regular, I like to roll off that blue note, right? Even in G, okay, if I go down to my G chord, the blue note, okay, right? In the G major, or sorry, the G pentatonic, the blues note is the 3rd. It's the flat right there. Right? Same thing. If I add that. So let's say I'm playing that same chord progression, right? I'm playing in the C. I could roll off of that blues note. Roll off the blues note. Then just roll back. It's kind of hard doing it slower, but you just roll back on it. Okay? Okay? Wow. Now another thing you could do too is the same thing with the pentatonic scale. You could take this little run. Okay? And just do that, right? So all I'm doing is taking that pentatonic scale right here. In the first round, I'm just playing the D, the E, and the G. And I'm bouncing between the notes. D, G, E. Then I'm moving and taking these 3, which is G, A, C. Doing the same thing. Bouncing between the notes. Okay, so right there. Okay, that's another way you could get back to the 1. Other way, which is the last way, I would say, it's real simple. It's more of a resolve. I like to do that to resolve or to bring it back. So all I'm doing is rolling off of this blues note again. I'm going D, E, E flat, D again. So it's like fast. Okay. To the C. Sorry, I'm ending on C. So I'm going D, E, E flat, D, C. And it's a quick transition. Okay. So those are some of the ways I like to get back to my 1 chord. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.